그래서 상기 안에 15년 전 빈 털털이의 여유 억울하 해도 납득된 35년간의 필름이 어쩌면 수치 맞은 삶 건축된 우리의 이름이 길르니 어두워지지 않게 서로를 비판하고 세상을 보는 시선 삐딱하게 얼굴에 피어난 주름은 당연해 마치 아파치는 페이스 평가는 다 끝난 다음에 해긴 인생의 레이스 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈 높고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind
빨라지고 빨라졌지만 결국 가는 데 같아 질리게 겪어도 사랑 때문에 애 같아 이럴 때 보면 나도 아직 애 같아
살기보단 생존하기 바쁜 정수리는 넓어지고 평소가 작아지는 마음 속에 편해졌으면 해 한 송이의 평화 진흙탕 속의 연화 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈 높고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 pizza
to know, man. Not even if I need to ride to the next village. Not if I need to cross continents. Nor if I need money, yeah. Or when I feel lonely, yeah. Will I ever bow down to no man? Not even if you have a car with a tank full of gas. Not even if you have a ship to cross the seas. Nor if you own a bank full of employees. Or if you lead your own church and put your soul at ease. Will I ever bow down to you? Bow down to no man. I won't bow down to no man.
Sports.
Boys, nice and high.
Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Last game for the Pacers, a loss to Miami. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Hayward out there with Anderson. Then there's Kyle Korver. Then there's Festus Ezeli. And it's Rondo in at the point guard. And here are the Pacers now. Rossing kicks to Griffin. And he chickens it with authority.
Boy, that's a nice feed by Lawson.
And so it's Cleveland with it.
One thing about Ty Lawson is he's very good at attacking defense. Gets inside without a problem and knows how to set up teammates.
Loose. It's stolen by Rondo. Three-pointer. Hayward. No good. Griffin with some nice D. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against Dallas. It's tipped. Kicks it out to him. Right side Gasol. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Gasol's got his first 2 points. They set the pick. Here's Rondo. Lawson with the defensive effort there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Lawson kicks to Griffin. Clock at 4. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And that one's good.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
And it's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Nice job coming off that screen. Hayward's got his second basket.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Allen's shot is off. Cavaliers trailing. Outside for Korver. Gasol with the rebound.
Major defensive lapse right there. He's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. We're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Allen passes to Horford. Up to the right wing. Gasol wide open. He fires. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
There's a screen. Rondo against Lawson. Pass to Porter. This one for 3. And he gets the bucket. Korver's got himself going there with his first points of the game on the deep ball. Lawson against Rondo. Hit by Horford. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now here's Griffin. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component of their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
There's a good screen. Hayward goes in. Pass to Anderson. 4 on the clock. Korver kicks to Hayward. Marc Gasol picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Anderson dishes to Rondo. Feeds to Hayward. Rondo with the side covering. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
And Al Horford is just a winner, guys. I mean, win 2 NCAA titles at his time playing for Florida. His teammates call him the Godfather because of how calm and quiet he is in terms of his leadership and the mentoring he provides. It's been the same here in the NBA.
Pacers leading by 4. Lawson the pass to Horford. Back to Lawson. He dishes it to Allen. Shot clock at 6. Lawson kicks to Horford. No good off the front iron. And that Florida team with Horford, Noah, and Corey Brewer, such a tight-knit group. All those guys still competing and defending at a very high level now in the NBA.
Each of those guys very team first in their approach. That's what they're about, winning. Because they've experienced championship winning, they stay locked into that task.
Levine kicks it to West. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. That is on Ty Lawson.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And for David West last season, the thought was he might increase his production with Paul George out, but the opposite happened. West suffered his lowest scoring output in a decade, only 12 points per game on 47% shooting. Rough showing for the former All-Star.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Pass to Levine. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Levine's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, that was a strong pick by Sanford.
Greg, getting back to West, even though his scoring was down, his playmaking was up. We're talking about that. Clark, 3.5 assists a game last season, by far the highest number of his career.
Yeah, one of the very best pros I've ever been around. He's very smart, he's tough, he's on the team, and, you know, he makes things happen. Impacts winning in a lot of ways, and those assist totals indicate that.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that. Not very good. Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
And guys, that's an alley-oop I guarantee you we'll be seeing on the highlight reels for the next few days.
Here's Oladipo. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. There's 53 seconds left in the first. Sanders covering. Here's Cauley-Stein. And the rejection by Sanders.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Now here's Turner. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. It's Oladipo on the wing. Just 5 to shoot.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
And nobody, guys, is stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the team.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Pacers out in front, up 6. And we'll be back right after this. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And when you consider how the Pacers are doing, guys, what do you think?
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Cleveland, we've got Hayward. Zealy is out there with Anderson. Then there's Kyle Quirk. And it's Rondo in the point guard position. The dish to Cauley-Stein. And Hayward with the block. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Outside Rondo. At the top of the key, Hayward. Outside Korver. Fires from deep. And another 3 for Cleveland. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. He's covered by Rondo. From 20 feet out. And the basket good. And the Pacers lead by 3.
You know, I don't think that was the shot they had in mind, but they'll take it.
Zealy dishes to Anderson. And that is good.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal. That might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
From deep, McLemore. Count that one. McLemore's got 5 men.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Rondo. Makes it off the glass.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Cauley-Stein. The follow-up champ.
He sniffed out that board and then powered it back in.
Pure Mike Clark. So going back up with that one.
Playing to his strength, too, guys. That's what he's capable of.
Back to Hayward. From deep. Offensive rebound. Zealy the pass to Rondo. Anderson right side. To the paint. Outside for Rondo. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Rondo's got his second basket of the game. Well, the word you'll hear in the NBA these days is gravity, property of great shooters to draw defenders out and space the floor. Few players with more gravitational pull, I guess you could say, than Kyle Korver.
Yeah, he commands a lot of defensive attention, actually superstar level attention.
On defense, Indiana, after Rajon Rondo's bucket, that evens the score. Rondo's got 6 points in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Side Gasol. Bucket 6. Here's Griffin, and he goes in for the dunk.
He power serves that one down.
Good time to use one of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny, that's a facial.
Here's Lawson. The Cavaliers making the shot. Allen up top. High post try. Here's Gasol. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Outside Rondo. Hayward on the wing. Back to Rondo. Hayward outside. And then jammed down as it goes right over Blake Griffin.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. You had to go for it, didn't you?
Yeah, man. Hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although,
That's good.
Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag.
I tell you what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again.
Pacers trail by 3. Lawson outside. Good looking screen by Gasol. Allen shot is off. Cleveland's gone 1-2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter. Yeah, it's Rondo penetrating. Tipped away. And stolen by Lawson. Dishes it to Griffin. He kicks it to Lawson. Six to shoot. The feet to Griffin. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And for all of the improvements he's made to his game, one wonders why Blake Griffin isn't a better shot blocker. I mean, he clearly has the motor and the athleticism, but for some reason over his first 5 seasons, he's averaged only a half a block per game.
And regarding Griffin's low block shot number, for some guys, they simply lack a certain field part for blocking shots.
Yeah, you know, there's something about the aptitude for shot blocking that sometimes is understated. Just because you're a high flyer in the front court doesn't mean you're going to block a lot of shots.
And the Pacers call time here. And guys, Blake Griffin has got to be one of the more humble stars in the league. You rarely hear about off-court issues and interviews he's engaged in. Comes off kind of as a regular guy.
That's the way it appears to me, Kevin. The young man has his head screwed on pretty tight and both feet on the ground. He started out as a class act, and he stayed one.
Picked by West. And Turner kicks to Levine. And another miss by Cleveland. Indiana trailing here. Outside Gasol.
2 minutes.
And the wide open shot from Griffin. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. That's now 8 points for Blake Griffin.
And talking about Blake Griffin, one of the more well-liked players in our league, but also one of the most teed-up players, top 5 in the league for the past 4 seasons. He's been ejected from several games as well. And that's how it's done. Find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Kicks to West. And it's Deng with the rebound.
And, you know, getting back to Griffin, it's hard to stay grounded in this league. All the money, endorsements, ad campaigns, commercials, and so forth, that stuff can take you off track. But I think he's going to be grounded and maintain his focus going forward.
And the jam by Levine.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Inside. And it's Larry Sanders with the rebound. Sanders has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Levine can't hit.
You know what? His finishing ability is not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
The basket to Horford. The shot. And the shot falls short this time. And Oladipo kicks to Levine. Outside Turner. It's Oladipo on the wing. Rejected by Gasol. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Cavaliers lead by 3. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And we